Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the fastest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots of money very quickly. And in total, I will be covering 5 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first one, we are going to be using the counterfeit cash factory since this week it is actually paying double money plus double RP when it comes to doing the sell missions. And if you don't know, this is actually 1 out of 5 of the different MC businesses, so if you don't own one, the way to purchase it is inside the MC Clubhouse. Once you own the business though, it is as simple as going over to this computer to then log in. Once logged in, we first need to make sure that our supply level is all the way full. So to do that, go over to where it says resupply and you'll see you have 2 different options, the option to buy supplies or steal supplies. Trust me, the only option you ever want to do is buy supplies. Because once you buy supplies, you'll literally just have to wait around 10 minutes and you'll get delivered a full set of supplies to your business just like so. And pretty much that is how simple it is to run this business. You are just buying supplies a whole bunch of times until the product feels 100% full, that way we can then sell it. So I will be back once my product is all the way full and then we will get to selling it to see how much money it pays with this double money plus double RP bonus this week. And fast forwarding, take a look, here's how much money my product is now worth once it's 100% full. It is worth $661,000, which is not that bad. So once it is full like mine, of course you once again want to go back over to this computer inside the business and then click right D-pad to log in. From here, go down to where it says sell stock. Then you'll see 2 different options, the option to sell to Los Santos for $661,000 or the option to sell to Blaine County for $992,000, which of course that is the option you want to do since that will get us paid the most possible money. Then from here, you'll be put in a random sell mission. In this case, I got the sell mission where I need to deliver 3 different airplanes to 5 different drop-offs. Which I know does sound like a lot to do as a solo player, but as you could see at the bottom right corner of your screen, we do have quite a bit of time to do this entire sell mission, and that is way more than enough time. As you could see right here, this is how my sell missions were. I literally had to go over to 5 different drop-offs with my airplane and drop off product to all of those locations. The entire time I was doing the sell mission, I was definitely trying to be as fast as possible because I didn't want to take that entire 45 minutes to deliver my product. And you could see I still have 17 minutes remaining, so it took me around 27 minutes to deliver all of my product, which is not that bad. And take a look, here's how much money I got once I delivered my very last one. As it said, $992,000, which is very good money. Just make sure you only sell this business by October 30th because after that, this business will no longer be paying double money plus double RP for the sell missions. Okay, but getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $252,000 in only 2 minutes. If you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at the Ron Alternates Wind Farm where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad. From here, stay still, but then open up the pause menu. Then go down here to where the checkpoint is at to mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, and all we first need to do is go down this little dirt road onto the main road. Once on the main road here, we literally just want to follow the waypoint exactly as it is showing us on the bottom left corner of the screen. Because yes, that is how simple this week's HSW time trial is. You are pretty much taking the freeway all the way over there the entire way through, so as long as you don't crash too many times, you should have been able to beat it in time. Just make sure you are careful at this part right here once going over the bridge because this will be a whole bunch more traffic. Anyway, once you made it over to the very final destination, here is how much money you'll get paid once you beat the time trial in time. As I said, $252,000 that easy just by simply beating this week's HSW time trial that took you literally just over 2 minutes. But getting into the third money method, we're going to be playing the returning game mode, which is called the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival, which this week is actually paying triple money plus triple RP. To start this, open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then survivals. Then scroll down and you'll see it right here. Like I said, the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival will be paying triple money plus triple RP, so go ahead and start this one up. Once in the survival, I'm pretty sure everyone here watching knows how survivals work. Pretty much all we need to do is survive 10 waves of all types of zombies attacking us. Except of course, this map is way more special because unlike other survivals, this survival takes place on the North Yankton map, which is pretty cool because it is snowing here, and also all the zombies coming after us will be all sorts of different types. So just make sure you and all 3 of the other people in the survival with you are being very careful, that way you don't die and survive all 10 rounds, because if you survive all 10 rounds, you'll actually get paid a pretty good amount of money, and if you were to survive 4 rounds without dying, you'll also complete the weekly challenge, which I will show you after I complete the survival. And in case you are wondering if you could do this survival solo, yes, you actually can do it solo, but in my opinion, I wouldn't recommend doing that because there's honestly just so many zombies coming after you that I don't think it's possible to be as a solo player unless you are just really good at taking out zombies. In my opinion, I feel you'll have the easiest time beating the survival in no time whatsoever with no problems whatsoever if you have a full squad. But cutting straight to it, here's how much money we got paid once we beat the entire survival. As you can see, survival passed, we reached wave 10, and I got paid $89,000 plus a total of 6,100 RP on top. But like I said, if you were to survive 4 rounds in that survival that we were just in without dying, you'll also complete the weekly challenge, which as you could see if you go over to where it says challenges and weekly challenge is to survive 4 waves of a survival without dying. And of course I completed that, so once you complete it you'll get paid $200,000 and you'll also unlock a new reward t-shirt, which is actually a jumping spider mask. Yes, take a look. Here's how the mask actually looks, and the only way to unlock this mask is of course by completing this week's weekly challenge. Alright, but finally getting into the 5th and final money method, I will now be showing you how to make $102,000 in only 2 minutes. If you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at LSIA where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad. From here, stay still, but then open up the pause menu. Then go up here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, then take a sharp left here on this street to then start following the waypoint all the way through over to the freeway entrance. Then, as I said, you pretty much are just going to follow that waypoint the entire way through, trying your best to go as fast as possible, of course, while also dodging traffic. And the whole entire route over to the final destination is actually not that hard, but towards the end, there is a little bit of a shortcut that I recommend taking, which is going to be right here at the top of this mountain. Instead of going all the way up this mountain and around it, we can actually go up this little part of the mountain and take a shortcut by going all the way along this part of the mountain. Then from here, simply follow all the way up this mountain and then you'll see the final destination here at the top. So once you beat the time trial, here's how much money you'll get paid. As I said, $102,000 in just under 2 minutes. But like I said, that was going to be the very last money method of today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy. If you did and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any future GTA 5 online videos just like this one from me. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.